Welcome to Old School RuneScape Market Pulse. Prayer Bones, July 24th, 2026. Starting with the snapshot. The best value training chain right now is Wyvern Bones on a gilded altar at 200 GP per bone, costing you 7 GP per XP. That's not cheap, but it's the sweet spot for XP efficiency. Dragon Bones sit just above at 282 GP, nearly identical cost per XP. Worth noting, zero margins are profitable this week. Prayer is a pure consumption skill, and buyers are eating every cost. Now the movers. Babydragon Bones are the standout, up 14.6% over the past 7 days versus the 30-day average, sitting at the 95th percentile and 38.7% above year-ago prices. That is aggressive momentum. Dragon Bones and Wyvern Bones are also pushing higher, up roughly 4.6% and 4.7% on the week respectively, but both are now printing at the 98th percentile. That puts them near the richest end of their historical range. On the falling side, Ourg Bones dropped 5.4% this week to 42,659 GP, now at just the 16th percentile. Superior Dragon Bones slipped 1.9% to 20,193 GP at the 23rd percentile. This is more a training skill than a money maker, so the question is what experience costs. The cheapest today is offering Wyvern Bones to Prayer XP Gilded Altar at 12.7 GP per XP. The closer to zero or negative, the less the levels cost you. Zooming in on one chart, Ourg Bones is near the cheap end of its own history, at the 16th percentile of every price it's ever traded at, and it's still sliding. The callout shows today's price, the daily move volume, and where it sits, one to watch for a bounce. That brings us to seasonality, and this is where it gets interesting. July is the seasonal trough for Ourg Bones, historically the worst month of the year for them, with a 19.1% swing between trough and peak. The data projects a 7.9% tailwind over the next 2 months as we move into August. Dagonoth Bones tell a similar story, July trough, 6.4% expected recovery into September. Both items are beaten down by trend and by season simultaneously, which is often where mean reversion trades set up. Lava Dragon Bones also carry a modest 4.9% seasonal tailwind, though momentum there is flat. On signals, the alert board is flagging Dragon Bones and Wyvern Bones explicitly, both at the 98th percentile, near the richest end of their ranges. That doesn't mean they crash tomorrow, but the risk/reward for buying here is skewed to the downside. No Reddit noise, no JagX updates this week, so this is a clean supply and demand story. Bull case. The sustained mid-tier rally, Babydragon Bones up nearly 40% year-on-year, suggests genuine demand growth, possibly from Ironmen or an uptick in overall active players. If that demand holds, Dragon Bones could consolidate rather than correct, and premium bones stay elevated. Bear case. Dragon and Wyvern Bones are both at 98th percentile prices with no fundamental catalyst visible in the data. Mean reversion is historically reliable at these extremes. Ourg Bones are already in freefall despite seasonality being theoretically supportive, which tells you sellers are in control right now. 3 predictions. First, our pending call from last episode, Dragon Bones pulling back below 2,900 GP by August 14th, is still live. At the 98th percentile and up 44.9% year-on-year, the overbought case is stronger than ever. We're holding that call. Second, Ourg Bones recover from 42,659 GP to at least 44,500 GP by August 28th. The July trough is confirmed. The 7.9% seasonal tailwind kicks in from here, and the 16th percentile price gives plenty of room. Medium confidence. Third, Babydragon Bones cool from 936 GP to below 820 GP by August 7th. A 14.6% weekly spike at the 95th percentile is unsustainable without a catalyst, and there isn't one in the data. Scorecard 2 predictions pending, no resolved calls yet. We'll keep tracking. That's your prayer market for July 24th. Subscribe for daily updates and we'll see you tomorrow.